get back to what we're here to do. So you started off, you were in the Yawning Portal, which is a cool tavern in Waterdeep. And inside the Yawning Portal is the big portal down to the Undermountain, where people like to go to the Yawning Portal because they like to go and adventure. They dive into that portal and they go to the depths of the Undermountain, which is big dungeon down there. Anyway, some troll decides to come out while you were there, and you helped eliminate the problem. So you got a little bit of a hero faction or whatever it is. Volo, remember Volo? He's this bard guy and wizard and chronicler. He saw what you did and wanted you to help him find his friend who went missing. His friend's name was Floon, so you went on a bit of a quest to find him. You found him, I think it was a Xanathar's hideout somewhere. He was hidden in one of their warehouses. The reason why he was kidnapped is they thought he was the son of Lord Neverember, who's the I guess he's kind of like the Lord of Waterdeep. And Floon apparently looks a lot like him, so he was mistaken for that person. Needless to say, you did solve Volo's mission, but Volo didn't have the money to pay you. So instead, he had the deed to a tavern/inn called Troll Skull Manor. You accepted this deed. You are now the proud owners of Troll Skull Manor, which is located in the North Ward of Waterdeep. In a somewhat nice area, I guess. Troll Skull Manor actually has a whole bunch of, businesses in the area. But Troll Skull Manor was abandoned a long time ago and has been dilapidated. It's in need of repair. But in its heyday, it was truly a wonderful inn/tavern. And I believe you had decided that maybe you'd like to keep this, fix it up, and then open for business. That's where we kind of left off, at least with related to Troll Skull Manor. While you're fixing it up, spending some time there, you noticed that there was some odd things happening in Troll Skull Manor. Glasses would break, doors would slam, and it turned out you had a little poltergeist problem. Well, what started off as a mischievous poltergeist, urging you to leave, would put little notes and things written in the dust-laden surfaces of the bar or the windows or whatever, would say things like closing time or last call, basically saying, get out. Don't want you here. But when he saw that you were actually starting to clean the place up and fix it up, he must have started taking a liking to you and started helping to some degree. Until one day, after I think you actually made contact with him, he would write on the windows, or does it sound familiar? He would write on the windows as you were speaking to him, and he would answer. You actually somewhat befriended this ghost who was willing to help clean up the place for you. All the while, you were being visited by various guilds who were offering their services to help fix things up if you were interested in fixing it up. Like, there were some guilds that would help with the plumbing and some of the carpentry, and it comes at a cost, and you were going to decide whether that was something you would want to do. You even had a group of halflings that came along and said, hey, when you open this place up, we would love to come work for you. Bring Troll Skull Manor back to the way it was, the way we heard about what it was, because it's been decades. Anyway, one day, Liff was his name. Liff is the name of the poltergeist, and you find out that he was once the barkeep. Not just the barkeep, but he would also help clean. He was kind of like the caretaker of Troll Skull Manor, who is no longer alive. Hang on one second. second to into stream. You can type and we will see it. Okay. All right, getting back to the story. One day, Lif seemed not his usual self. Maybe you haven't seen him in a while, and he finally reemerges. And he writes to you messages. And essentially what the messages was that he would like you to help him. He would like you to find the bones of his dead wife. Now, he didn't exactly explain all this. He couldn't really explain, and he speaks in like just little blurbs. But that's what you figured out. You figured out that his wife is dead, but died an unclean death. And you need to recover her bones and bury those bones to give her a proper burial, to release her soul from what he believes was a cursed soul, a trapped soul, trapped by a devil. The devil's name was Thavos. He sent you to meet with a proprietor of a local bookstore. His name was Rashal. If you remember, he was a dragonborn proprietor of the bookstore. You met with him, and he recalled the story of Finette, which is the name of Lif's wife. And the story went something along the lines of they had a baby, and the baby was very sick. And she was desperate. And she found this book, or bought this book, I guess, from Rashal, which was a book of, all sorts of rituals. And one of them was a ritual to make contact with a devil who's known to possibly help people in the way a devil might help somebody. And she goes and does this ritual, and the bottom, basically when all said and done, it didn't work out very well. And the end result was Lif was cursed. She was killed, and the baby was killed. Somehow, through trickery, not necessarily at the hands of the devil himself, of that devil himself. So you were tasked to recreate this ritual, meet Thavos, either convince him or figure out one way or the other to find those bones, because no doubt those bones are in his lair. And so you did. You met with Rashal. You found the book, or a copy of the book. You performed the ritual. You made your way to a place in Avernus. We called it Thavos' office. You met with Thavos. He didn't care to help you. You wound up fighting his minions. He disappears, and then you start moving around and traveling through his dungeon. You go from room to room, and you're in an area right now where there are cells. And in some of those cells, you found some pretty interesting magical items. Coneth, you found a sword.
Yeah.
Dawnbringer. Dawnbringer is a sun sword, but it's sentient. Something that Coneth feel like you are somehow soulmates with this sword. You've traveled through other areas of that dungeon, some treacherous areas with traps, pit traps and things. I think, Yanji, you might have been a subject to a couple of, sprung traps. But you made your way through some of these other cells, and pretty much so far, everybody has found something very valuable. Rothermere, you found a tome that will make you more intelligent. If you read it, you have to read it 48 hours out of a 6-day period. If you could accomplish that, it will increase your intelligence by 2.
Oh.
Dark, you found some really nice studded leather armor. And Yanji, you found a short sword. I think due to a mistake from the dungeon master, which I intended to give you all something good. You really weren't proficient in short swords, but I made you proficient in short sword, so you can use this. Give me 1 second. We left off actually in exactly that spot. So you were in a cell. You killed, I think it was a quasit. I forgot exactly what monster you were. This was 2 years ago. You came across, but I do remember that this was a cell that you found that short sword, and I believe Rothamir, you found that tome, and this is where you left off. You have searched a couple of these cells, but you haven't searched all of them, and you have yet to find Finette's bones.
But there was a hand. I forgot what was the story with the hand in this room. The bone.
Hold on. In this room. We have some visitors.
Yep.
Yobster. Hello. Welcome to the stream, Yobster.
Hey. Where are they? Where are they typing, or where are they?
Yeah, we're going into Twitch. Go to Mazar ES1.
Twitch. Oh, Twitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize I was going to Twitch.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, we actually have 3 visitors already, and 2
right now.
3 visitors, and 2 of them are us. All right, so let's look at the map, okay? And then if you look at the map, you are in a room, and if you would like to know what this room is about, just as a recap. Give me 1 second. Why is this not working? Hang on. Oh, I know why. That's because I'm there. Okay, so this room appears to have bones about the floor, but you have the chest that you already opened, and you basically cleared out this room. So there's nothing in this room anymore that is of any value, since you have searched the room and you've cleared it out. And what would you like to do? There is a door.
Apparently,
to your...
I opened the door.
Yeah, so the door to your west, you came in through that door. So there's a door to your east, and if you can see through, there's a corridor that takes you back out to somewhat of a hallway, and that's the hallway, if you remember, had some traps.
Yes, traps. We best be careful ahead.
Somebody must search.
Yes, I definitely want you to step in one of those again, Kenneth.
There he is. Yanji, for those who are watching, Yanji has a very interesting flaw. It's probably somewhere along the lines of like a dyslexia of sorts. Verbal. Speaking pretty much the opposite of what he really means.
It has definitely gotten us into trouble more than once already.
Con, if you wouldn't mind, just turn your camera just a little bit down, because I just see the top. You're mostly cut off, unless you. Just a little bit. That's all. Perfect. So you're centered. Thank you. All right. Okay. Let us know
Well,
what
guys,
you. Yep.
I am definitely going to stand here longer than I need to.
Okay. Yanji, you move right back out. Okay, Yanji, in front of you, you see that one of the traps. I think it's visible to you, so you can see exactly where it is.
Yes.
That trap was a sprung trap. I do believe. Does almost see one if that trap is in the right spot.
Do we remember which way we came in? Was it the south?
Yeah, we started from the south.
You came in from the south. There were doors. Let's see. I have a.
That's right, and these were cells, like the one that we're in right now, and then
I think
I'm not sure if we searched the right.
Yeah. So you got a door here. You got a door here. I think you went. I believe you had gone into some of these cells already. Yes,
Yeah,
you
I
did.
think
You
north is the only way we haven't gone yet.
did. Right. I think you did. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you've gone to every cell. You have not done the north cell yet.
I guess I'll continue and follow my good friend.
All right. Give me one
And can I roll a perception to see if there's a trap here too? Because I know that there was one at every other door that we have checked so far.
Yes, you can. Roll a perception. And the way to do that.
I can figure out how to do that.
Yep, just open up your character sheet. You can double click on your token to get your character sheet. Right on the main page.
Yep, I'm in.
Yeah, right on the main page, you'll see your skills. And if you just click on your skill, what I would do is on the right-hand side, for the most part, keep this, in chat messages mode. It's the icon all the way to the top. Okay, you rolled an 11. You do notice, and I'm gonna give you advantage on this actually. So roll again because you are expecting at this point. Okay. With a 15, yes, you do happen to notice that the plates underneath look very similar to the other ones. There's a seam between the stonework. Also in a 5x5, roughly a 5x5 might be a plate.
Honest, I definitely don't see anything over here either, and I don't want to go to the north.
All right. Where was this place?
It's like right in front of the door.
All right.
You're on the fire. Just kidding. I'm joking.
I'm gonna examine. So you think there's a plate that's
Absolutely not.
absolutely not. All right. So, I mean, I can step on it and take it like a man.
Well, didn't we were using the pythons to jam it up?
Yeah. I guess I can try to examine it, but I'm not much of a. I'm not. This is not in my area of expertise.
Let me see. Do I have any pythons left? Hold on. I'm just gonna try to jam one in there like I did last time.
Okay.
Oops.
Yes, I do have a python. What do I need to roll for that, Maz?
Oops.
Why don't we roll and you're looking to you're looking to
Jam it up.
You're looking to jam it up.
with
Why don't you roll a sleight of hand for this?
Okay.
Yep.
The way the cameras or the things are showing up, you're showing up. Well, I'm not.
Yes,
on
we're messed up. How did this get all messed up again? Something happened. All right, let me fix. Thank you. Let me fix this.
Okay, thank you. I think Eli.
Where Conniff disappeared and
She's watching in there.
okay.
Yeah, she mentioned it.
That's weird. All right, I don't know why that. Let me fix that real quick. Sorry about that. I gotta see who is where. All right, so Conniff I need to move me over this way. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna move Conniff over here.
I'm gonna be super sad if Foundry does not have a ping.
It does. Give me 1 second.
Where is that?
If you hold, I think it's Control or Alt, and then you So you could either hold down your mouse button, left mouse button, and that's a ping. Can you see my pings?
Yes. Okay, I got it.
If you do a control, I think it'll. I don't know if you could do it. Maybe the dungeon master could do it. But that's your ping.
We're allowed to, I think.
Yeah.
As well.
If you do Alt, I can actually reset. I could do like a hazard ping. I think Control, or is it Shift? That's it. It's Shift. It'll actually center everybody's screen to where I. All right, give me 1 second. I gotta get Conif in the right spot. There's Conif that goes here. Yanji, we're gonna move you here. Dark goes here. You go here. Okay. Move you over here. Yanji over here. And where did Conif go? There you go.
I don't see you moving anything, Mass.
No, I'm talking about in the stream.
Oh, in the stream. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we should be good now.
Yep.
Rothmere, appreciate you bringing that up, because I don't know how that got messed up. It was working before. All right, getting back to this. You what did you roll? A 5. Okay.
I rolled a 20. What are you talking about?
So now the question is, you take the python and you're trying to wedge it into that little area, like you see an area that seems just slightly larger than other areas. And you're trying to wedge that thing in. And unfortunately, you're having just a hell of a time, pushing it in. But luckily you didn't roll a 1, because we might have done something. You're starting to hear the thing. It feels like it's on the verge of tripping.
I'm gonna jump back.
Yobster, does it look better on the stream now?
Yeah, this plate in front of me is definitely the easiest one that I've had to deal with throughout this entire room, guys. So I want you to just go ahead and walk over top of it.
Now, keep in mind, there is no door in front of you there. I don't think I see a door. Actually, there probably should be one. Hang on. Give me a second. Region controls. Where's the door? There's the door. Okay. Now there's a door. Okay, so there should be a door right, to the north wall. But once again, you are unable to disarm that trap.
And I leaped back. I leaped back before anything sprung. So I think my python is just kind of sitting underneath of or it fell on the ground there.
Yeah, well, it's on the ground. I'll say what it did is it rolled into the middle of where you think the trap is. You're welcome to get it.
I'm welcome to get my python that I left on the trap?
Right on top of the trap.
I don't know. I feel like I would know better. I feel like Yanji would know better than that.
Probably. Dark.
Might go into fairy form and just fly over and grab it.
Yes, Dark, I still see that you're back in the other room. Is there anything in particular that you are doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to stay back here and I'm going to roll a perception in this room.
In that room, okay. So go to your main tab of your character sheet, and perception will be one of the skills right on the main tab.
Oh, I didn't know that I could do it while everybody was doing their stuff. That is my fault.
We're out of combat, but typically if you want to do something, just let me know what you want to do, and
yeah, I wanted to turn my character the other way first, but I don't think I can do that.
It automatically turns when you move.
So yeah, I wanted to move it.
If you want to turn it, you can hold
this way.
Yeah, I think you can also you can hover over your character and you hit I believe it's control, and then you just use your mouse wheel, and I think that rotates it. If you want to rotate it while you're standing there.
It's because like I can see some of the room, but I can't see the rest. Like there's areas of the room that are like dark, and then part of the room is light. It's hard to explain.
Well, let me take a look. Pretty sure you have dark vision, so you should be able to see things. If there's no light in there, then you should see things in black and white.
Oh, okay. So it's black and white.
Right. If you're in an area with light, you'll see color.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. All right, just wanted to make sure. All right, now I wanted to roll a perception in this room.
Okay.
And see if I can't find anything.
By the way, Connor, I don't think you're attuned to. I must have been messing around with your stuff. Sorry, I'm unattuning you.
Yeah, I don't think we had enough time to attune.
No, you did not.
Yeah.
You should have a other weapon though. Did we?
Nagging in my brain.
Did we ever update your?
Yeah. Well, I don't think I think I would get. I would assume that with. Oh, that's right. If it's not attuned, I can't activate it.
Where you don't have any items?
Did you not fill your inventory, Kenneth?
No, he did not.
I thought I did, but I may have. Where's my inventory? Here we go.
Why does Kenneth have a little?
What do I have? What?
Hold on, Dark had something.
Maz.
Yeah.
Should I roll a normal when we've got this all figured out, the item thing?
No, go ahead. You can roll. I don't want to hold anything up.
I don't know where. I'm not sure where all my stuff is. I seem to have only one thing.
Bro.
All right. So, Connor, in the meantime, if you wouldn't mind just going to that compendium browser in the compendiums and just add what you're supposed to have. I think you had a longsword. You probably had.
Yeah.
You probably had a shield. You probably had some things. If you could just do that in the meantram. Or at least
it's showing 18 armor class, which means that somewhere it's registering the shield. Am I missing a tab or something?
No, you're not missing a tab. I just don't know where your inventory is. I remember. I think there was something.
Yeah, but I thought it was there. I thought it was all there. Okay.
There was something a little screwy about this character sheet, probably because I was trying to import something into it. But all right, getting back to the game, we'll figure that out. It would take no more than a short rest if you want to try to attune to Dawnbringer.
Yeah.
When was our last rest?
Hell, we could have just made it.
After the fight
We could have just made it that you rested after the fight. So I'll tell you what, just because we're.
Well, I was gonna say, I thought. Well, no, because I think it was when we fought the things in Thavos' office was the last time we actually rested.
Yeah, probably, but we did have 2 years. I would think that you would have rested within 2 years. I would think. All right, Connor, you could be attuned to it.
Okay.
I gave you the attunement.
All right. I'm looking for my adventuring.
Okay, Dark. You've searched. You're looking around. Nothing out of the ordinary is coming to view in this room. The room that you're in. You see bones strewn on the floor. Nothing that would indicate anything related to Finette. If you do remember, she had a piece of body jewelry that Liff had suggested that you look for. Something that.
Oh, I don't remember that. What was that?
Something that only he would have known that she had.
All right then.
That was how you would know if you saw the right person.
Okay. Since it's been a couple of minutes, I'm gonna step back forward and I'm gonna try to throw that python in there again.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I for one am going to sit down and wait for our rogue to do his job.
I love it.
I'll be right here doing my research.
Okay, so unfortunately, you're quite perceptive. You're feeling pretty sharp right now, Dark, but there's nothing in that room of any interest to you anymore. You certainly got something interesting out of that chest last time after the last fight.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if there's any jewelry around.
Not in here.
Right. I'm gonna head back this way then.
Yanji, you're just wedging that python in, but it's just giving you trouble. It's giving you trouble again. Is that the only python you had, by the way?
No, I
Okay.
have 8 more.
Yeah.
But what if I use my light hammer to try to punch it in? Could I get a bonus off of that, or?
Sure. Why don't you roll another sleight of hand and make that an advantage?
Oops, I did that with disadvantage. 17 would be the high there.
Okay.
Plus the 3, so it would have been 20.
Okay. Yes. This python, you managed to wedge it in, and you did it in a way where it did not spring the trap at all. And the python is now wedged in there, and it does not feel like this thing is moving anymore. Like the the pad,
All right,
the plate.
Clunk, 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 clunk. All right. Is that my cue?
I'm gonna, yeah. I'm gonna put my foot down on it, and I'm just gonna step. Nothing happened, right?
Nope, it's holding your weight.
Kenneth, I think I'm gonna die right now.
Okay, very good. So I'm gonna wait to take him off. Excellent, Dianchi. Excellent. And I shall go through the door.
All right, door is open.
And I step on the next plate.
You do have. By the way, are you? How's your vision, Kenneth? Can you see through that hallway?
Well, I have the. Well, if I have Dawnbreaker,
Yeah, you should be
if
emitting light.
If I am.
I don't think it's active at the moment.
Attuned. Yeah, if I'm attuned, I could activate the light.
Remember how to do it? You got to go to your effects tab, and then activate your inactive effect, which is Dawnbringer.
Okay, let me see which one is effects. Is it on the left or the right?
Right side of your character sheet.
Okay, detail.
It's the little lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. Yep, third from bottom.
Activation. Dun, dun,
Boom! Look at that.
But I don't have permission to execute the macro. Play light sound.
You don't have permission?
I don't have permission.
Hang on. You need to have permission to execute your own macro. Give me a second.
Oh, well, I thought I heard it. I heard it earlier.
Actually,
I thought I heard it.
you are the owner of that macro. I don't understand why you don't have permission
All I
for
can
it.
tell you is it would. Well, let me try it. Maybe it was there. Maybe it just gave me a pop up that said I can't do it.
Try it again.
Let's try it again. No, I don't know.
Not from that one.
Did it not work?
You're doing.
Oh, I'm hitting the
dueling
wrong one.
right
I'm hitting the
now.
wrong one. Hold on. You do not have permission.
Huh.
Aren't you Conniff?
I thought I was.
Uh-oh, we're having an existential crisis right now.
I thought I was kind of.
Oh,
Maybe I'm somebody else.
I know why. I think I didn't. I'm sorry. I think I did the wrong. Hang on a second. Just curious if this is maybe the reason. Try it one more time.
There it is.
There
Okay,
we go.
there we go.
Now I am. the owner
Now
of-
we have sound effects.
I'm
All
the
right,
proud
very
owner
good.
of the macro.
You now are a macro owner. Okay. All right. What do you want to do? The door is open. It looks like a corridor to the north, roughly 15 feet distance. And at the end of that corridor, can you see?
Well, I should be able to. It's a 15. I think it's at least 15 feet bright. Was it bright light? I have to look at.
Aneth, I do believe that I'm not getting. I'm getting it much more baby-like by the moment, by the second.
I'm not quite sure what that means, but
He's getting younger.
I'm getting younger by the second.
yeah. All right. So I'm just looking to see because whether you got or sentience. Where's the light? I'm looking to see the light.
Is it not giving you light? Looks like it's giving me light.
No, it gives you light. I'm just looking for the where it says neutral with intelligence, etc. Hearing. Where is the light?
I'm not following what you're looking for.
I'm looking at the description. I know it emits light. I'm just looking to see where does it emit light.
How far?
Are you not seeing the light, or?
I'm seeing the light, but I'm saying it should be in the description.
Oh.
Are you trying to figure out how much light it emits, like how far it emits it?
Yes.
Okay.
All the properties of the sunlight. Here we go. That's why, because it's not sunlight. It does 15 foot of. It says bright light 15 feet, dim light for another 15 feet. That is the answer. Okay. So I have 15 feet of bright light.
Okay. And what would you like to do? There's a hallway to the north.
Well, apparently Yanji is
not getting any younger.
So I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna worry. Yanji found traps his way. I'm gonna find traps my way. Here we go. Straight up the corridor.
All right.
I'll follow you into the dark.
At the end of the corridor, Coneth, there is. At the end of the corridor, Coneth, there is another door.
I didn't even need a pipe.
Roll perception, Coneth.
Perception.
Maz, I want to roll another perception in this room. So, like, if we have to come back through this area, we don't step in more traps. I want to see if I can't find like patterns or something.
You know what? You don't. You can roll again if you'd like. But the perception is just as good.
Good.
Almost a 1. Almost a 1.
What were you saying though, Maz?
Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't your roll. That was Coneth's roll. Coneth.
Yeah, that was on mine.
Roll the beautiful perception. Coneth, you hear something. You hear something.
Does it sound like somebody's bones? Bones. Yeah. Well, what do I hear?
You hear. I'm looking for it. Hang on. Give me a second. Macros, automation. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna actually give you the sound.
Maz, I'm gonna roll. What should I roll it for?
You could roll your perception you have. You could still stick with it, which is an excellent perception. I think you critted on that, right, or something along those lines, or you had a very high perception.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah. So you actually see. You're looking around the room, and even though, well, you see that there's a python that Yanji had wedged in the northern. There's a trap by that doorway. But you also see right over here. I'll show you where. Right here. You see that little arrow that I just put down?
Yep.
There's another trap there. It looks to me like there's another plate. It looks to you that there's another plate. So you found at least one more. So I've revealed
Are you trying to kill us, Dungeon Master? Is that what's happening right now?
Well, I mean, it sounds like you guys are doing pretty good getting around them.
So I'm gonna say to myself now that I see the python, I'm gonna say, "Wow, what a! Oh my God, I forgot what I was gonna say. What a primitive solution for an easy task."
Okay, so Coneth,
Anyway, we'll move up to the hallway.
you're hearing something behind that door.
Yes.
Did that come through?
Yes.
Not really. Try it again.
It was like sobbing, like a woman sobbing.
All right. Well, that sounds promising. Fear not, sweet damsel, and I just open the door.
Okay. The door opens.
Oh, I see a treasure chest. I see lots of bones. This is promising. Promising.
Do you still see the treasure chest?
Not anymore. No, I see one to the left.
Maybe it was a ghost of the. Maybe there was a ghost of a treasure chest. Yeah.
Yes. I see one to the left now.
So this cell is a bit larger than the rest. There are bones and limbs and other body parts that are strewn all about.
It got to be in here. I'm feeling good about this one.
I don't remember how long ago did the whole thing with Liff and Finette happen?
Decades, but would you travel from plane to plane, time may stand still.
Okay. All right. Sweet. Okay.
I have an idea. Can I move up to the door, but instead of going through the door, can I peek my head out, kind of?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna come up here then, and instead of being in the doorway, I kind of want to peek my head out into the room.
You're peeking through, yeah. So dark, with those eyes, those cat eyes. You survey the room and you see bones all strewn about, but one set of bones in the corner are catching your eye. There's something shining right in the middle of them. But while you're looking over there, you almost didn't see this. Something in the dark corner of the ceiling is lurking there. It looks like it's something that's ready to pounce on you. It looks a little like this. Roll initiative.
That looks nice.
Oh, snap.
Well, before I roll initiative...
Oh, she was crying. We have to help her.
I want to look over at... I want to look over at Coneth and say, I think we found our amulet or piece of jewelry, and then I'll roll my initiative. Good lord.
So there's no active encounter in your currently viewed scene.
That is true. I think you have to put us in combat, Maz, before we can roll.
That might be true. All right.
Well,
let us.
Well, maybe this is her ghost. That would be very fortuitous.
Now we have to roll initiative. Okay. We do not need this to be in an initiative order here. Hang on a second. Hang on. I'm going to remove this guy. So I apologize. I'm new to this VTT. This is Foundry, which is awesome. But I am still somewhat learning myself. All right, we all have initiative order here, I believe, right? Everybody.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just gonna call out real quick. And Finette, is that you? Is that you, Finette?
Yes.
This one seems too distraught to respond.
Okay. Hey, Coneth, I definitely think that's Finette, and we should definitely murder her. Or not murder her. We should definitely keep her alive.
What with the ghost name? Why did I just draw a blank?
Finette?
No, the
Liff.
Liff. I'll say Liff sent us.
It's not responding to you.
Okay.
Wow, that's so nice of that person or that distraught ghost.
Ma'am, have you seen this person?
Oh God, dude.
Okay, Dark, if you wouldn't mind just hitting the at the top of your screen, you'll see your portrait, and there's like a little rolling die over there. You can do it that way, or you can do it from your character sheet. But if you click on it, that'll give you the initiative.
Did I not do it right?
I don't think so. I don't. I see an intelligence ability check.
Oh, oops!
Yep.
I did not mean to do that.
That's okay. The one way to do it is if you look at the top of the screen where the initiative order is, you see where all the character portraits are. If you hover over yours, you'll see like this rolling die.
It's like a little.
Yeah. If you just click on that, that'll do it for you. There you go.
I'm an idiot.
Remember, you have advantage because you have.
Oh yeah, and I have because I have that sneak attack.
Yes. So you have made it to the first. You're the first one.
Holy bro.
Yeah. That's what makes the rogues very nice.
Awesome.
All right.
Now, remember your character. If you have not gone, I'm sorry. If you go before your enemy goes in the initiative order, you get to use the assassinate ability. The assassinate ability automatically gives you advantage on that roll. And when you have advantage, that means you can use sneak attack. Okay? So the way to do this is you're going to roll with advantage if you want to do an attack. It's up to you what you want to do. But if you want to do an attack, you can roll it with advantage. All right?
So, I don't want to attack. I'm stumbling all over my words today. I want to yell out to her and say that the guy sent us here. I forgot his name. Lift.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead.
That Lift sent us here, and if she's willing to speak, we won't have problems.
So she
does not. I'm going to take.
Yeah.
Action.
So she, upon hearing Liff, you could see that she kind of like perks up a little bit, stops, pauses, and then her face just contorts again and seems angry and distraught once again. Like she goes from distraught to like for a moment she's listening, but then distraught again, and then now she looks like she's ready to attack.
All right.
What would you like to do?
Oh man, this one's a difficult one. My charisma skill is too low, so I think I'm just going to attack.
Okay.
Use my short bow on.
Okay, so remember when you attack. Now on the screen, you'll see an attack button, and to the right of it is advantage. To the left of it is disadvantage. So you want advantage on this one.
Advantage.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Oof.
All right.
Yeah.
You managed to take your short bow, you knock it back, and it does pierce her. It actually hits. So now, what you need to do is you could roll your damage, and then you're going to roll sneak attack. So do you remember, did we put that on your character sheet in the favorites?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm pretty sure that's my favorite.
Yep.
Yes.
So now underneath in that same card that's on the chat window, under where it said attack, you should have a damage. Just do a regular damage.
Yep. Oh, what just happened? Wait. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And now, good. You hit for. Hang on a second. You hit for. Why am I missing? I think you're spamming the.
What am I doing?
10 points. You're hitting something with Dawnbreaker, and it's showing up in the chat. Every time you click on it, it's going to show up in chat.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, 10 points of damage, and now hit the sneak attack button because you're going to add extra. You're going to add extra damage now.
All right, and then hit damage again.
Yeah, the sneak attack damage, correct.
Normal.
Nice.
Oof.
Okay. So it looks like she took a total of, was that another? She had a little bit of resistance to what you hit her with. Acid? Because you must have had acid arrows or something.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Or yeah, it was poison arrows. I think.
Yep. Well, it looked like it came in with acid, but that's fine. It didn't do quite as much damage as you were expecting, but she did that. She got a little hurt. All right. If you're done with your turn, we can go to the next actor. Oh, I never really began the encounter, by the way. I'm sorry about that. But you are the first one anyway. So you can just hit the next turn.
All right, hold on. Before I do that, I want to say one more time that we don't want to hurt you. We don't want to hurt you.
So she starts like you can hear her like screaming, almost like banshee like screams, because she's just the rage and her whatever, her anger and her emotion is she's too wrapped up in it.
Do we remember her? Do we know the baby's name?
The baby's name.
Yeah, the baby's name. Liv and Finette's baby's name.
Did we ever?
I don't know if we ever talked
No,
about
I
it.
don't think we did.
Damn, that would be really good information right now.
Yeah.
I know, right?
It never came up. I guess
Never asked.
they never talked about it. The name.
We never talked about it. We never asked. What?
So instead, I'm gonna say, instead of saying its name, I'm just gonna say, think about your child.
Once again, the rage seems to stop for a moment, but then she comes to her senses, and she's
I'm just making things
back to
worse.
it.
Or she comes out of her senses.
Comes out of her senses.
Or it's the opposite. She was briefly coming to her senses.
Yeah, I'm making things worse. All right, where's the next turn button?
If you look on the top of where the turn order thing is on the top,
Oh, yep. And
there's a next turn button. Yeah, there we go. Rothamir.
Yep. All right.
Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and attack.
Okay.
And roll for damage. Not much, but firebolt.
All right. Now wait a second. You rolled a firebolt, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And there was no animation, or did it do an animation or no?
I saw an explosion animation.
And I didn't hear the sound. That's interesting. Now,
I did not hear the sound.
Now you actually hit with that, so that was good. But you have something called potent cantrip, which is I think it's a 2020. Yeah, you do. That doesn't matter when you hit, but when you miss, it'll be half damage. I actually wrote a script, which I hope that actually. Let me make sure that everybody has. I think that should work. Let's see if that works. All right, it should automatically kick over, like give you like a box to give you like a half damage roll thing. All right, so you did a little bit of damage to the poltergeist or the whatever the creature is. All right, if you're done with your turn, it looks like it's Yanji's turn.
Somehow I got booted from the thing. Hold on.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you got kicked off?
No, it like froze up on me, and I had to reset it.
Okay, we'll wait for
And
it.
I'm just not getting in. Like something. I don't know what's going on.
It's showing that you're in. What I could do is I could try to kick you again and see if it is it not logging you in, or is it just blank screen?
Blank screen.
Okay, just give it a moment, because this is a big map and it might just be taking some time to come through.
Okay.
Yeah, taking time to load in.
It's starting to load now.
Yep.
It's Skit.
Wait,
Almost there.
why-
1%. One more.
My question is, why do we not have better combat music?
That's a good question.
I hear a little bit.
That's a little more combating.
All right, I'm back. All right, I'm gonna ask Dark. Hey, where did you see that trinket?
One second here. This music is blasting my ears.
It's actually another good volume.
There we go. All right, now I can hear you.
Hey, Dark, where did you see that trinket at? What corner of the room did you see that in?
That would have been the top left corner. I don't think
Yeah, top left.
Yeah. It's where the ghost is. Underneath the ghost is a pile of bones.
All right, I am gonna move in.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 15 feet of movement.
Now, what are we supposed to do with the bones? Do we bring them back to live?
Yeah, I think we need to bring.
You
them
need to
back
you need to bury
be
them.
Buried.
Yeah.
We'll bury them.
So that her soul can rest.
Did I move the full, or did I get stopped for a reason?
Something might be blocking you, actually.
I think we're good.
Okay.
So that's 15 feet.
Yeah, you've moved 15 feet so far.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it to her. All right. Okay.
Well,
so then
you
I'm gonna.
probably have at least another 15 feet, right?
Yeah, I do. I wanted to. Yeah, I do.
Okay, I think you're now adjacent to her. I'm not doing
Okay.
any diagonal rules. I'm making this simpler.
Okay. Okay. Do I see the trinket? Can I grab the trinket from where I'm at?
The problem is she's kind of looks like
Like
she's
right
gonna
over
block
top
you.
of
Yeah, I mean you could try, but you'd be somewhat entering her space, I guess.
What are the chances of the baby being named
I
Carol
am
Ann?
small.
You
I
are
am
small.
small. I can occupy her space, but that would be another 5 feet of movement.
Okay, go ahead. I guess she would be. Let me see what her stat block says.
Is she medium?
Double check.
Anybody want to call Carol Ann?
Yeah, she's medium.
Oh, never was that one. Carol Ann!
Maybe that's the baby's name.
Caroline.
She's a poltergeist.
I mean, if I move another 5 feet though to try to get into her spot and pick up the amulet or whatever it is, the trinket.
It's a little. It's a piercing.
It's a piercing,
It's like a piercing. It's like a. Yes.
a nose piercing. All right, I think I'll just take a swing at her then, or maybe cast something on her. We'll find out. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Got to get everything pulled back up.
By the way, there's a pretty cool. I don't know if you guys ever played Solasta, but there's a pretty cool
Yes. Yeah.
interface that I have here. If you look on the left side, you might like it better than your character sheet. It's called the Argon Combat HUD, and
Yes, I saw that.
yeah. So if you click on the 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth button down on the right column on the left side of your screen, it looks like two swords crossed. If you press that, it's going to open up a very Solasta-like interface on the bottom left of the screen. That maybe you find that better than your character sheet to be clicking on buttons.
Oh
and
yeah,
things.
this is nice.
Yeah. I mean, some things you have to get onto from your character sheet anyway. I I think I outfitted all of you with like your main weapons on there. So,
Yeah, it says I don't have permission for the radio menu.
oh boy, there's a lot of permissions in this thing.
The permissions.
Okay, so nobody has access to that right now.
I have Argon up.
I don't know why you wouldn't have access to this. That's weird.
Because I have all the permissions now.
I don't even see I don't even see.
Deny.
I don't even see a place for permissions for that. All right, well, maybe just use the until we can figure this out. Maybe just use your character sheet.
I use my hotbar. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take a swing at her.
All right. So on your chat window, you'll see the attack rolls and the your damage rolls and things. Okay, that's a hit with a 23.
All right, I gotta find. Did that work?
One second here.
That's weird. I rolled a 6.
Did you roll the damage? I don't see damage applied.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why.
So on the chat window, where you have your attack roll, is there not a damage button?
Oh yeah, there is.
Yes. In other words, the way it works is when you roll an attack, it's going to give you the attack and damage buttons right in that same chat card, and that's where you would do it. Did that work?
I see. So it looks like I did a second one there. All right, hold on. I got to do it from this one.
You got to do it from.
I just rolled 2 6s, and now I'm gonna roll it 2. Good lord.
You know what we could do? Yeah. What if I could?
It's okay. It's okay.
All right. Okay. I mean, we could always. What is that? Does let's see, piercing. Looks like it has a bit of resistances here, so it looks like it's not getting quite the damage. Anyway, she's definitely hurt, very hurt. As much as you could see an ethereal, being hurt, it appears that she's slowing down a little bit. All right, is there anything else you'd want to do?
Okay, I think that would be it for me.
Okay, did you move to go into her space over there?
I couldn't because it would have used the rest of my move. It would have been a run action or whatever.
Yep. All right.
So it's my turn. I take it, right?
It is your turn. Yes, Connor.
Yeah.
She looks very healthy, Connor.
Yeah.
I said there is no reason why. Wait, do I highlight hit T? Yeah. There's no reason why we have to fight. And then I attack.
And then you immediately swing your sword at her.
That's right. There's no reason for this. Come, we can all be friends. We will help you. The sun sword.
We could bring you back with us, and you could be with your husband again.
Yes. Right,
Once again, her eyes seem to the scowl or whatever that she has just kind of like loosens up just a little bit. But then,
so I'm not going to actually. The attack didn't go right. It didn't trigger right.
I don't see that you rolled an attack.
Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, I was about to. All right, so I'm not going to actually hit her. So
No?
I'm going to ready in action. So there is no. We must not fight. And I ready in action. If she takes an attack action or a hostile action, I'll then
Okay.
attack. So I'll ready that action. And I guess that's it.
Thavos has been nothing but kind to you and your family. You need to come back with us.
What my esteemed colleague here means is that what the heck is his name again?
Thavos.
No. Him.
Liff. Liff.
Fiverr. Liff. That's
Liff.
it. Liff. Liff sent us. Liff sent us. Remember. Of course, she may not be her at all. We could be just like.
Just talking to some random
that grimace returns to her face, the scowl.
Yes.
And she looks like she's got rage, especially after being attacked.
Well, what do you expect?
We told you we were going to attack you.
Yes. So this is going.
I said we're not going to attack.
Please.
And then said I had to.
Please help us. Let us help us.
It's so
to help
funny.
you.
Like,
here's some light. You can go to the light. I'll brandish my sword a little bit.
Eon.
All right. How do I?
All right.
next turn?
So are you ready to attack? Yeah. On the top of the screen, there's like a button that says next turn. I can do it. I can do it.
Well, I just want to know where it is. I'm looking at the top of the screen.
No, on the top of the screen.
Your portrait.
It's inside whose portrait?
Your portrait on the top of the screen.
Yeah. Well, on the top of the screen.
I see. I see it. I got it.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't realize how to.
All right.
That worked.
Okay.
Right, so
it is. It is. Yep. It is her. Okay. So she is looking at Yanji, and she is going to try to slam you, Yanji.
So she's taking an offensive action.
So she's taking an offensive action. You can see that she's like trying to reach back and slam. So go ahead, Connor.
Probably going to hurt you more than will hurt me, but I kind of feel your pain.
Go ahead. You can roll your attack.
Now, why is it melee weapon attack? Okay, where is it? I clicked it. Why did nothing happen?
On your chat card. Are you looking at the chat card?
I'm looking at the Argon.
Yeah. No. What happens is your Argon will click on the button, but then everything gets done on the chat card. So open up make sure your chat is on.
Oh, I see. Chat card. Yeah. I see it.
And then you roll your attacks there. There you go.
Origin must be of a type string. I don't know. Sound origin, in origin. I don't know why that didn't work. Okay. Now
I don't know why.
I'm assuming I hit.
Oh my god.
I wanted to hear a whack.
It's okay. It's the first. The first round back. So we started.
You know we got to do. We got to do this offline, not in front of the whole world. All three people that are watching us.
Yeah.
It's okay.
All three of us that are watching us.
This is what actual D&D looks like.
All right, here we go. So I'm gonna.
This is not polished.
A normal attack now. I get an extra D8. Let's see how smart this thing is. A Sun Sword does an extra D8 against undead, but let's see if it worked. No, it did not. So that should be that plus the dueling, correct? Oh, what's the 4? Is that it? I wonder if that was the D8. I can't tell.
I see a 1d8 plus 2
there
plus 4
radiant.
plus 2.
Here it is. Okay.
So it did everything correctly? You did a 1d8 plus 2.
Plus 4 was probably
plus 4, and then another plus 2.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what
so it should tell you on your character sheet that you have like a plus 8 on it, right?
Yeah. Well, you plus dueling, that gives you plus 2. The extra 4 was probably the radiant damage. I'm hoping was the fact that it was
probably the radiant damage, but it looks like it took a total of 9 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
But what I was going to say is that the it's specifically against undead. It does an extra D8.
Yeah.
I thought it was females, but that's just undead.
Well, I'm sorry. Does an extra D8 or an extra? Or...
It does an extra D8, but it didn't. I think that's what the 4 is.
I think is she resistant or not resistant, but weak to radiant damage?
Oh, wait a minute. This is wrong. No, it did not do the extra D8 because the 2 is the dueling, plus 2 is also the plus 2 because it's a plus 2 sword, plus 4 is probably my damage modifier for strength. So I do not see. I should do another. Should I roll another D8?
Yeah, you'll have to roll another D8 because
is it just a flat D8 or does it give all the bonuses?
No, it's just an extra D8, 1 D8 of damage.
No, there's probably an extra damage thing that we have to program in there for this. Because remember, this is kind of like a custom thing that I may not have done. So if this particular sword is supposed to add an extra D8 for undead, then we would have to. I would have had to put it in there.
All right, so let me do this again. I'm hitting D8.
Just roll a D8. We're gonna add. Just roll.
It's got a 1 on a. I don't know what I'm hitting. I thought I hit roll, but it's doing.
You could do it on the bottom of your screen. Just click the G.
I'm doing it. I'm clicking the roll. Why is it doing -2? Oh my god. What am I going on? All right, let's 1d8 roll. There we go.
So an extra 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 9 plus, so it's 12 damage.
Okay. So she's dead. You killed her. How did you do it?
She's dead again.
What did you do? What was it?
I was weeping. I said, "You forced my hand. You forced my hand. I did not wish this."
All right. So she's.
There, my tears are now falling on whatever the thing that Dark wants.
Okay. You are now out of combat.
Movement changed to free movement.
You are now free to move once again.
All right. I'll examine.
Is she like super duper dead?
She's
She
deader.
is super duper dead.
God,
but what's
bruh.
in her
She's
place?
even deader than she was.
What is in her place? There's a pile of bones. If you scroll in, there is that piece of jewelry there.
I'm gonna move up, and what would I roll to like inspect the pile? Would that be perception?
If you're actually inspecting it, that would be more of an investigation.
Investigation. All right, I'll roll an investigation then.
Mm-hmm. If you want to know more about like what kind of bones they are, that would be more of a medicine check.
I'm gonna look over at Rothamir and say, if you can try to tell what bones they are.
Okay.
Of course. Yes. I would love to. It's a research opportunity.
Yes, Rothamir. These are bones of a half-elf. And it is clear that in the in the pelvis area of the bones is this piece of jewelry that only Liff knew about, and I guess Finette knew about it.
Whoa.
So
Is this a type of jewelry that I think it is?
If you were really
That is
Yanji,
crazy.
you would say, "Is this the type of jewelry that I don't think it is?"
Exactly.
okay. So I use my my investigation. I want to check what type of
Disease it has?
well, not even what type. I just want to look at the gem, I guess. Just look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to roll investigation for that again?
No. So your investigation was very good before. So you're looking at that thing, and it is definitely it's a nice gem. I don't know that it was a diamond. It doesn't look like a diamond, but it looks like some kind of a crystal of some sort, bluish hue to it. It definitely has a little bit of value to it. And let's see. Inside. Oh, where none of the stuff is prepared. The pile of bones. Yeah, there's a gem. It would you estimate it's probably worth about 50 gold pieces.
All right. I look around and then I'm gonna sigh, and then I say, as much as I want to take it, we should leave this to rest.
Okay. Now, I don't know if you remember this, but I want to make sure that you knew that Liff told you about this, that's how you would be able to identify whether these are the bones, that she had a special piercing.
I'm saying we're not gonna sell it.
Oh, okay. I got
after
you.
or anything. We're going
okay.
to leave
Yeah.
it to rest. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm saying that we're not going to like sell it to somebody after. We're going to leave it to rest once we're done with what we need to
Okay.
use it for.
No problem. By
My
the way,
charisma skill is low, so I was trying to like make it sound.
on your screens,
Like-
by the way, do you notice that is there a quest tracker showing up on the top anywhere or
Let's.
anywhere on the screen?
There's a journal.
Probably because
Oh, there. it is.
I see Thavos'
Yeah,
office.
now I
If
see
you double
quest
click
tracker.
it,
yeah, I might not have shared it with you, and I just shared it with you. So this is a quest tracker type of thing, like you would see in some game that has a list of quests.
All right.
Your investigation is making you believe that these must be the bones you're looking for.
These are not the bones you're looking for.
that's my line.
That's what Thavos
right.
would say to you.
These are not the bones.
These aren't the bones you're looking for.
I just am down by this treasure chest. Doing.
Okay.
I rolled 2 checks. I wasn't sure which one I needed to roll for seeing if there were traps on it.
Okay. So you did an intelligence. Okay, so you're investigating, and from what you can tell, there does not appear to be anything out of the ordinary about this chest. You don't see anything that would indicate, other than hinges. But it does appear to be.
I open it.
It does. Well, it does appear to be locked. I was about to say.
Oh.
Yep. In other words, you
I
don't
guess I
see
don't
it.
open it.
It doesn't look like there's a a trap of any kind.
I did want to like roll a perception and see if I can't find any like cloth around, so I can wrap the gem in a piece of cloth.
It's still attached to her pelvis.
Well, no, it would have been. I mean, I guess that would have been attached not to a bone. It would have been attached to flesh, and there's
I
no
guess it would have
sign
been
of
flesh.
yeah. There's no sign of any flesh around that bone, other than just like dust and maybe
I have, like,
maybe
a
shave like
rope or something
flecks
that
of what might have been flesh at one point, but it's mostly just bone. And this it's a pile of bones and rubble. In fact, what I'll even go as far as to say that there were chains that looked like it would have held her arms there. So she was probably put there, and from what you could surmise from some of the conversations that you had with Rishal and maybe even with Lif, that her soul had been trapped in there for a very long time.
I hope we give it some rest.
I'll go ahead
Well,
and collect her bones as a...
Probably not.
You probably didn't give it rest. If you want to roll a religion check,
Oh, sure.
Somebody should be better than that. Than me. That is definitely also not in my bailiwick.
I think
Your Twitch stream looks good.
oh, are you watching?
Nice. Oh my god, these rolls are great tonight.
Wow, Rothamir. Rothamir, you remember, or what you know about this is that you didn't really kill this thing. It's gone for now. But this thing is more cursed to this room more than anything else. You've eliminated the threat by attacking it, but it's not necessarily it's not it's already dead. So it's not like
what will
it's
happen if we take her bones? If we take her bones and leave the room with them.
well.
I was just about to say that. I was gonna say I was gonna look over at actually you, and I was gonna look over at you and say, do you have like a hammer we can use to smash the chains and take the bones with us?
Well,
I
at this
believe
point,
I
the
have-
bones can go right through the chains. The chains were holding her hands, and the bones have basically fallen all around. So you could take the
Yeah.
bones and not worry about the chains.
Okay,
I
I
do-
figured that just in case like the chains were like attaching her to the room that we would smash the chain.
I see what you mean. Okay. Yep.
Maybe there's like a psychic link, maybe also. Not
Yeah,
not
so we
physical.
can free
I
her
like
from
this
the
idea.
room.
All right, so I have a crowbar from my adventurer's kit, so I will.
I also have my hammer.
Oh,
Okay.
all right, that works.
So I'm going to pass my hammer over to Dark and then tell him when he's finished that, Dark, you should walk away from here and not open the chest down there with lockpicks. So go ahead, buddy.
Yeah. So
Destroy
how
the
do you want to do it?
chains.
Tell me exactly what you want to do, and how you want to do it.
I take the hammer from Yanji, smirking, saying, and I say, silly moth, I'm going to move up here. I'm going to inspect the chain and like see if I can't find a weak point in it. So I'll roll perception or something with for
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Go ahead. Do an investigation. That's more of an
Investigation.
because you already see exactly what's going on. You want to get a better idea of what
That's
you
it.
can do to. Sure.
That's exactly what Radio just said.
Yeah.
I'll roll an investigation.
No.
All right. That's an 18, and with an 18, you do see that the chains are really well they're really well fastened to the walls. The chains come down. They're locked in the locked position. Where there would be wrists normally, but her wrists have fallen right through. Her bones have, all the joints and ligaments and everything have all disintegrated since then. This is now just a pile of bones, wrapped around these chains. Well, the chains are kind of like hanging there, really. As far as weak spots, nothing is weak about those. They are bolted to the wall. With they're really in there. In fact, they might even be not just bolted to the wall, but the masonry around it is also covering it to a point where it would be difficult to remove the chains from the wall. It's not like a strong person, a strong creature could really remove themselves with their own strength. But you do have a crowbar, you do have a hammer, and with that, you're really talking about. The metal chain fastened to a stone wall. Not impossible to break with the correct tools.
I'm going to pass the hammer over to Thror, and I'm going to say, you know what you're doing. Use it.
Thror, what would you like to do with it? I mean, Rothamir. Sorry.
Rothamir, yeah.
Oh,
Who
I
is
got the
this
wrong
thrower
person.
you speak of?
I got the wrong person.
Why
man,
are
I'm
you
dumb.
handing me a hammer?
I meant to hand it over to Connor.
I am not a lay person. I am a wizard. I hire people to use hammers. Thank you.
I'm good with a hammer. Good with a crowbar.
Yeah, I'm gonna look over at him and say,
I'm joking.
I thought you were supposed to be
But-
smart. Give it over to Conneth.
All right.
Bro.
All right. Now you're gonna watch. Now you're gonna watch the bad
Well,
rolls.
it doesn't make sense for my character to do it because he.
No, it was funny. That was good.
It was,
All right, so
yeah, it was
I
for
will
the
use the
bit. It's
crowbar.
all right, man. Don't worry.
All right, I'll try to use the crowbar. Well, I'll ask Yanji because you did do a good job inspecting. Have you seen a good weak point where I could wedge my crowbar in there?
That was totally me that inspected those chains and not Dark.
I feel like you guys need to roll
Yes,
better
Mark.
perception here to see who's doing what. who's actually doing what?
Wait, Yanji, wait a minute. Yanji did do the perception. Oh, wait,
No,
That was-
Dark was the one that was really doing all that. He was
yeah,
investigating
Mark did the investigation. Right,
Yeah.
Mark did the investigation. All right.
Yeah,
So
I
Yanji
did my
did-
investigation on the chest down there.
Oh, I see. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
So Dark.
Right.
So what? Where do you recommend? Where do you recommend?
I recommend that we use the crowbar to gain
Just
leverage. What?
Point. Just
Point.
point, like right there, because you got a good investigation roll. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
would have a better knowledge of where I should put the thing. So you don't have to actually know. You could role play it or just point or whatever.
I point. Okay, I point to the chain on the wall. I
Okay.
point to where the chain is connected on the wall. There we go.
Okay.
So kind
Baz,
of,
do you want me
yeah.
to, what do you want me to do? Strength or athletics or-
Basically, the metal is solid and sturdy and connected very well to the wall, but the wall is stone.
So
Yeah.
I wanted to mention, like, an idea that I had, and I don't know if like that would help put insight into it. Maybe you could like roll something else. I don't know. I was gonna say you could try to put the crowbar in a position where you can get leverage, and then hit the crowbar with the hammer and see if we can't get it out.
Sounds good to me.
Like turn the crowbar into some sort of a chisel.
Yeah, or like turn it into like a chisel to chisel around it, or like use it as a leverage point and hit the crowbar itself with the hammer to rip it out of the wall.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does it fit inside the chain, like the crowbar end, and then you just hit it with the hammer?
Actually, yeah, the chain is a pretty thick metal, but I would say a piece of the crowbar, the corner of the there's like a little edge you could probably get inside there.
And then you could use the hammer to try to beat it out of there. Is that what you're talking about?
That's an option, possibly. I don't know if that'll work. I think Dark's initial idea of maybe chiseling around the stone might, based on Dark's investigation,
Yeah.
you might have more success with the stone.
His direction.
Yeah.
What?
No, you might have more
Okay.
success where the stone meets the metal.
And then that is what I shall do. What do you want me to roll?
I would say you're going to have to put some strength into this.
Yes. So
I don't know that you need
strength
too
or-
much dexterity or dexterity based.
No, I'll do strength.
Yeah.
Okay. 1d4 normal.
Can I assist by holding the crowbar?
You
So
can.
you can get some more leverage or some more.
Is
So
there any benefit for taking a Dark's advice?
yeah, I think he could help you, and you can roll with advantage. But what I think we really need to do here is we need to break part of the wall with this. So
Okay.
what you're going to have to do is probably roll.
I rolled.
All right, you know what? We don't need to play this out too much because
Whatever my
it's not
roll
like-
did, and 21 does.
it's not like
I
this
did.
thing's going to fight back. And I was thinking maybe should I give it some hit
might
points
fight
or whatever. No. But ultimately, you we're just going to sit there and have you roll and roll and roll, and the end result is you're going to wind up chiseling this thing out.
While
So-
you two gentlemen are busy with the chains, I will begin putting the bones in the bag.
Yes.
Thank
Okay.
you.
As
Three,
you're
I would
as
say.
you are
I was like,
as you are spending probably the greater part of 40 minutes chiseling and chiseling and chiseling, not with the best tool. It's a crowbar more than a chisel. You are ruining your crowbar, by the way.
Oh well, I can use. What about the sun sword? Can I like lightsaber it? Probably not.
Yeah, well, you probably could. I mean, one way or the other, you got your sun sword, and you're chiseling the back of the sun sword. No, I'm kidding. You're not going to do that. She wouldn't like it too much. She says to you,
Pick my
"Ouch."
head and I.
See, that's not. Don't. No, I only go from the front, not the back. Sorry.
That's a very Fitz response.
Sorry, late night D&D. All right, so anyway, you use your crowbar. Crowbar is getting a little scratched up and damaged, but you managed to chisel around. It took you a while. Chisel around. You got one. You got it to the point where the stone is now exposing the underside or the inside or whatever of the metal piece, where you could probably pry it off, and there's not much left for it to be where it's bolted in. So
Okay.
you
Is that what
spend a
I'm
little
using
bit
my,
more time
21 for?
and roll. You already have a good strength there. So with your strength, Coneth, you manage to wedge and wedge and wedge. You finally get the thing loose, and it just pops right off.
Excellent.
Now you got another one. Kidding. It was two. Oh, anyway. All right. So you
Yeah, it was
you
two.
basically spend about an hour and a half doing this. Finally,
Okay.
you're arms are aching. Your hands are just, they're like, you got blisters already on those things. It's not too often that you chisel.
Okay. Yes. Well, I'll put the chisel back. I'll probably have to. I'll take it back. Maybe they take 7 returns. Maybe it's like the Amazon of. Anyway,
Okay.
I'll put the manacles or whatever it was that I pulled out of the wall in my bag, in case there's some kind of curse attached to it that we need to deal with, and I don't really want to come back here again.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely prefer coming back.
Yeah.
All right. Now, getting back to Yanji, you were checking out that chest. Chest does not appear to be trapped, but it does appear to be locked.
Hey, Dark, you might not be able to use your skills over here.
I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna say, it's gonna be like my new catchphrase: "Silly fairy,
Silly moth.
silly moth." All right, I'll wait first. Well, never mind. All right. What do I need to use on the chest?
That would normally be thieves' tools. You're gonna pick a lock.
I need to drag the item on
Yeah.
top of it.
So on your character sheet, underneath the skills area, you'll see tools, and under there you'll see thieves' tools. So you just roll that.
Apparently, I don't have those.
Your character sheet does have that.
In
fact,
they should be. You said they're in my tools, right? Yeah. No, all I have is the disguise kit and the poisoner's kit.
Scroll down. I think it's probably can you scroll down a little bit more?
Nope.
I see it on yours. That's weird. You
Yeah,
don't see
that's a
thieves'
little
tools right underneath
weird.
the poisoner's kit?
No, there's nothing there unless there's something.
Is there a way to maybe extend the size of your character sheet? Because I see it there on yours. What if I dragged it to a favorite? I just dragged it to a favorite for you. Look in your favorites. Do you see it in your character sheet?
I was muted. Sorry. Yep, I can see it in my favorites, but
I just dragged it there because I don't know why you don't see it on the tools section. But
Yeah.
I dragged it to your favorites because my guess is you're going to use that a lot anyway. So you could roll it from there.
All right, I'll roll it. Any advantage, disadvantage?
No, just regular.
I'm assuming
This one's
not.
going to be normal.
Ow.
All right. Well, luckily for you, this wasn't the most elaborate lock. So you do manage to hear the mechanism just kind of click.
I'm going to try to take the lock off. What kind of lock is on the chest, actually?
It is like a key lock.
Like a padlock. All right, I'm gonna take the lock and very, very slowly open the chest.
Okay. First of all, did you hear that lock pick? Did this work?
Yeah, I heard it.
You did hear it. Okay, good. Okay, good. I'm glad it goes through. All right, so the lock opens and the chest squeaks. It has not been opened in a while. Dust kind of billows out a little bit, but really not much in there. What there is what you see here. A window should have popped up on your screen, and you
I
see
see nothing.
no. Hang on a second. Why is it not working? Show to which players? I did that. All right. So inside the chest looks like there's 2 gemstones. Inspecting these piles of dungeon maps. I don't understand why. Nothing's popping up on the screen?
Nope.
Great. This thing Some things just aren't working right. Okay. This is supposed to be a little item pile that just pops up that shows you what's inside a chest. Essentially, there's 2 gemstones in there. One looks like it's a little nicer than the other, although they both look really, really nice. You estimate one of them is probably worth about 500 gold pieces, and the other one's worth about 100 gold pieces. If you would like to roll for who gets the top 2.
I'm gonna call Rothamir over here. Rothamir, there's definitely some really boring gemstones in here that you might want to take a look at.
I'll be right over. I'm just putting these bones in my bag. Thank you.
I realized something just now, that maybe the reason why you don't see it is because this item pile is now. I'm putting this little thing over here now, and I'm wondering if now
I see it.
I'm wondering if now. Hang on. I wonder if now this will work. Give me a second. Did it show up now? Now that the thing is visible.
I see a chest icon, but no tab.
Yeah.
What if you click on that?
You can double click it. Yeah, you can double click it and it pops up.
Oh, okay.
If you double click it, does it pop up with the item pile, with showing you what's inside?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, so that's how it works. Aha. Okay. That's pretty cool. All right, so you guys could take it. I have the ability to split it 5 ways, or actually not 5 ways. It really could be 4 ways. Or each person could take. If you can't figure out who wants to take them, why don't you all roll a 20-sided die, and whoever the top 2 highest scores can get them. Obviously, the highest score is the one that gets the better one.
Well, why don't we just
Well, how else do you want to do it?
well, somebody just put them in there, and we'll divide it up, and I guess we'll divide it up when we go to sell. We'll have it appraised, and
That's
I
fine.
wasn't sure if Rothamir being a wizard needed any gemstones or
good
anything
idea.
like that.
All right. Well, you could decide how you want to do it. Whoever was going to take them, just hit the take button on those, and then you should be good to go.
where's the take button? Where is that?
Yep,
Where am
I pass.
If you double click on if you open up the chest that popped up over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Double click on the chest.
yeah,
and
you
it
could-
should say take
Yeah.
next to the gemstones.
Item piles, you're too far away. I'm just gonna
Yeah, I
pass
think you
also.
gotta.
How do I pass? Just leave.
Is there a pass button?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that I pass. Like, I'm not gonna. I don't
okay.
want them.
Yeah. Oh, I thought. Okay, so I walked away. I said, "Oh, very interesting, Rothamir. Maybe you would like these. Maybe they will help you."
Okay.
Then I just rolled perception to see
Yeah.
if there's anything else in the room of interest.
There's various bones strewn about. Of those bones, they don't even seem to be making up any particular. You'll have a bone here, a bone there. Just a kind of a messy room. Some of the stuff has turned into has gotten oily.
There's more boner over
over
here in
time.
this room.
Some of these bones may have been here for centuries, millennium possibly. You don't even know how long. Some of them are turning into petroleum already.
How are we?
Little oil slicks.
Yes, oil.
Rothamir, do you have any thoughts on how we get out of here and get back to Liv? Get back to our lovely inn.
Yeah, the portal closed behind us, right? When we came through.
You hear a voice echoing through this dungeon.
Uh-oh. It's PA system.
That's right.
It's Dungeon PA.
He has a PA system. That's great. I see you're having fun in my lair. Now find your way out.
All right. Before we leave,
It's like, okay, everybody, second period. have an assembly in the afternoon.
So I'd like to know, how are we doing on time? It's a little after 12. How are you guys okay, or do you want to continue a little bit more, or is it getting late? Because I want to be conscious of time for everybody.
Yeah, I'm still doing pretty good.
All right.
I mean, I could probably do like another 15, 20 minutes. I feel like this is kind of a good stopping point, unless there's more to explore.
Well, look, there's more to the dungeon, of course. I mean, you haven't done everything yet, but I want to, it does get late, so I want to be conscious of the time. I mean, I'm okay if you want to go, but if you guys have work tomorrow, and we all have work tomorrow, I'm sure, but I don't want this to go too late, make anybody too crazy. This could be a good place to stop, because you did find what looks like Finette's bones. Your next step is you could continue exploring this dungeon or try to get out. Is really the next step.
So yeah, I was gonna hand Rothamir a silver piece for insulting his intelligence.
All right, you can remove a silver piece. Actually, you can make a trade. There's a request trade feature on the bottom left of the screen, where if you hit request trade, it should bring up a kind of a trade window that you've seen something like this, I'm sure, in like MMOs and other games where you can trade with one player to another. So you select the user that you want to trade with, and then I think you just drag. You send the trade request, and it's going to bring up a box where you can drag whatever you want, and the other person accepts.
Trade, and then I can trade with Rothamir. So I make it a private trader now.
And Rothamir, you would just have to accept it.
Yeah, I don't see anything yet.
Yeah, I just
There
sent
we
it. So
So we just accept.
how do I give my silver piece?
Oh.
Let me see. I may have to
Dude, I
do
keep
a
accidentally
quick
adding silver pieces.
send a
on.
trade
I keep
request.
adding fives.
I have to test this myself because I forgot how to do it. So you're going to get a trade request from me, and let me
Oh,
see.
there's a button that says add currency.
Oh yeah,
okay.
it's in the bottom.
Yeah.
There. Okay. So add current.
Does Foundry automatically convert?
It does, actually. It's supposed to. So on your character sheet.
I don't need the gemstone.
Okay.
Okay. If you go to your character sheet,
Compensation for insulting your intelligence. That was like an in-game thing.
you go to inventory, and on the top where you see your currency, all the way to the left, I think that's a converter. There's like a little button to the left of.
Yeah, I remember
yeah.
telling me about that. Yeah, I remember you talking to me about that. It's like a converter to make it easier to give out currencies and to change it into silver and gold.
Yeah, because you could break up, and actually this even works with the Electrum, which was like, I don't know, is that like, it's like half, or it's not the same conversion as everything else. Everything else is like 10 of this is 1 of that. You know, like 10 copper is 1 silver, and 10 silver is 1 gold. But Electrum is like something different, and I totally forgot what it was. Not that anybody ever uses Electrum. Who uses Electrum? Not in this world. There's no Electrum. What's Electrum? Is it enriched Electrum? All right.
Enriched Electrium.
All right. So we can go another. Why don't we go another 15 minutes? To 12:30. 12:30 Eastern. For depending on where everybody else is here. Right now it's about 12:18. So you can continue on a little bit if you'd like. And see what we see. All right, this room.
I will start making my way back in.
Okay.
Avoiding traps along the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back the way we came. Yep.
And you said we have looked at both of the right cells as well?
I thought you did, because I see that pit trap.
I thought so too. I think that's where we went first.
Yeah, the pit trap over there was triggered to the right. I mean, to the east.
Yeah,
I believe,
yeah.
and I know you've been to the other one on the southern east, the southeastern one, because that's where Conneth got that sword. All right, so you're making your way back towards the main entrance. The door in front of you, where you thought was left open, was actually shut. I don't know if it's actually shut. Now, Rothamir, Yanji, you're at the door right now. Now, you remember what's behind that door was the main office.
That was the
of
office,
Thavos,
yeah.
right.
Well, there's a door by me, behind this that we haven't been through yet, on the east side.
I thought we went up that way.
All those.
Did we go through here? I don't remember now.
You know something? I don't remember whether you actually went into that room or not. I know you did trigger that pit trap. And keep in mind,
Yeah.
I converted this from the other VTT, so it's possible that you did this. I think you did, actually. I think it was just an empty room.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did check that one out, because if I remember correctly, one of you jumped across, and
Right.
after it was triggered.
Well, all right.
I want to roll an investigation for like clues in this room.
Okay, let me find out, where are you? You are okay. You're in this room. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
I think we went on the east side.
Is it okay if I add, like, just for add bones to my bag just from the compendium, just to say I have them?
Absolutely. Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Oh my.
Yeah, we could even call it Finette's Bones if you'd like. You might be able to just rename it.
Okay.
Alright, I rolled that investigation. It was not good.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep. You're investigating. Well, so investigating is typically investigating something in particular. But you might.
Investigate.
Oh, these are columns. Okay, yeah. What these are. This is like a two-dimensional version of what you're seeing, but these are actually columns.
I wanted to investigate the pillar for like clues
the pillars,
on where we are.
They're
not
just
where we are, but a way to get out.
Yeah, they're stone pillars. The way out was the way you came is to the south. The door straight to the south.
A locked door, I thought.
I'm pretty sure you've actually been through every room here in this area.
Yeah, but I thought you said that the guy left and the door that we were trying to go through was locked.
Not locked. It was not necessarily locked. We haven't checked it yet, but it's closed. It's where Yanji is, all the way down back where you guys originally came from, actually. So if you look to see where Yanji is.
Yeah, he's down here.
That's the door I was referring to.
I don't want to.
I misheard. Okay. So then I just investigate the pillar, see if there's anything interesting about it.
These are so far just stone pillars. You can't really tell anything from. All right. With all that's been going on, maybe you guys you're a little tired.
Yeah, I'm getting weary. I was just looking at everything.
You're everything's starting to look. You're also. By the way, you're also in Avernus, which is the top level of the 9 hells, and typically this is not an area that makes you feel good to begin with. So this stuff is starting to weigh on you. In fact,
well, there might be a front door. I mean, there's got to be a door.
You do feel, there are moments where you feel like madness is beginning to set in a little bit.
Yeah.
Delirium. You have moments of like you just feel a little bit like on edge, and maybe you're on the verge of some sort of delirium. All right, so the door opens up in the middle of this room.
I think I'm occluded by. I cannot move.
I moved one of you out of the way.
Okay.
Here, actually, Yanji was there, so you're behind Yanji. Yanji,
okay.
I don't know what did you want to open the door, Yanji? Did somebody open the door?
I had rolled perception to see if I could hear anything on the other side of the door.
Ah, right.
But it was a 4, so
Yeah.
I definitely heard everything.
I think I think that you know,
You heard my clomping. You heard me clomping down the hallway.
Yeah.
Towards you.
I think
exactly.
what's happening now is you're starting to get this feeling of you're in hell a little bit too long.
I want to get out of here.
Yeah.
I am.
I'm gonna yell down the hallway. I'm on my way, and then I'm gonna come over here and be like, "God, this place gives me the creeps." So like,
Yeah.
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 Okay. What do you want to do with that door? Somebody opened it before. Did you mean to open it?
Yeah, go ahead and open it. I opened it.
All right. What you see again is the big office room. All right. This is where there's supposed to be a desk in the middle. I think I must have forgotten to put the token in, but there's a desk over there, and standing in front of that desk, which I don't have him in here at the moment. Hang on, give me a moment. There he is, Thavos, staring at you.
Maybe I shouldn't have moved in yet.
Okay.
Yeah. And I can't move again. I'm on Yanji.
Let me see if I can move.
That worked.
There you go.
Okay.
So there's Thavos standing in the middle of the room. Behind him are, I think there was, how many of these were there?
100.
Are 4 imps. And he's now looking at you, and do you remember what he looked like?
He's a nice looking guy, if I recall. He was not like for a devil. I thought he was kind of handsome.
Did this show?
He's a handsome devil.
Handsome devil. That's right. Oh, that was him? I'm thinking of somebody
Yeah,
else.
that's him.
Yeah, no, you're getting mixed up with that little one shot that we did with
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
This one's not quite as handsome.
No, not as handsome.
A little bit more aggressive. So he's looking at you,
Yeah.
and he's not looking very happy.
Yeah. Ugh.
What's wrong, Thavos?
You do not make good guests. And
Well,
now
you weren't a
you
good
will
host.
pay the price.
Well, look, I would call it even. You were not a good host.
We were terrible guests.
You
Right.
simply could have made a deal with me instead. But now you have to die.
Like Finette's deal?
Now,
Finette didn't have a good particular. She thought she was getting a deal, and look, it took me 40 minutes to get to get those manacles out of the wall.
you're speaking too long. In this time, his appearance changes a bit, where his beard starts to grow into barbed, they look like tendrils in a way,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And he starts to swing them around. And this is where I think we probably will stop, because this is going to become an encounter. So we will start the next. We will start the next episode. Rolling initiative.
Yeah.
And I think we can stop it here tonight.
All right, very
What I
good.
wouldn't
All
mind
right.
doing is
feel like-
offline. I would love to get some of these other things working. I feel like there's a permissions issue with some of these, what's it called? Like animations and macros and whatever. That this has really cool automation in it. By the way, I could turn off the stream so that we don't have to put this on there. Anyway, if anybody was actually watching, do thank you for watching.
Yeah, we had I think a couple people.
Ah, great. I wasn't paying enough attention to the stream, which I'm not the best at streaming, but maybe I'll get better at it. Anyway, I'm going to stop the stream now. I will stop the recording.